Hey, hello and welcome to today's GFG problem of the day. Hope you all are doing well. So let's say today's problem power set. So we will be given a string, let's say A, B, C. And what we want to do is we want to calculate or return all the possible subsequences of this string, right? So what are the, let's see, what are the possible subsequences? A, B, A, B, C, A, C, B, B, C, and C. Okay, so these are all the possible subsequences which you want to return, right? So what are the subsequences? A, we have, right? Then we have A, then we have AB, we have ABC, then we have AC. So if you see here, these are not substrings, right? These are subsequences. So what are subsequences? Subsequences are is a sequence. Subsequence is a sequence wherein there is the order of the characters. The order of the characters will be according to the characters in the string, but they need not be contiguous, right? So A and C are not contiguous, right? A and C are not contiguous, but they are in order. So AC, right? Then what we have another combination B, then BC, and then C. So these are the possible subsequences. So if you consider, let's say, an empty subsequence as well, right? So how many subsequences are there? Are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay, and there are how many characters in the string? There are 3 characters. So if you look, right, so it is 2 to the power 3. Okay, combination, such possible subsequences, right? 2 to the power 3, such possible subsequences, right? If you consider the empty string as well, okay, now, so what is the general formula for that? So whatever is the number of characters, right, number of characters or the size of the string, so all the possible subsequence, right, will be 2 to the power n, and excluding the empty subsequence, it will be 2 to the power n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1. Okay, so now there are two ways to solve this particular problem, right? So one is recursion, like it will be like what, it will be like either to take this character or not to take this character. Like we will have two choices: to take this character in the result or not take this character. To take this character, not to take. So for each character, we'll have two choices: either to take or not take. Okay. So this the first approach is we can solve this problem using recursion. Okay. So there will be two branches, right? To take and not take. To take and not take, like that. But this problem we are going to solve using the bit manipulation. Okay, using the bit manipulation. So right. So let's see. Considering this, right? So we have what? We have what? 2 to the power 3 equal to 8 combinations, right? So if we consider, right, let's write the number, right? Let's write the number 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's write the 8 numbers, right? 8 numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, starting from 0, right? 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and let's write the binary representation as well: 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. So this is the binary representation, right? So, and if we consider, if we, sorry, uh, yeah, let's draw a straight line. Let's draw a straight line here as well. So if we consider, right, so this is the 0th index, this is a 1 index, and this is a 2 index, right? It starts from right to left. Okay. Now, what we'll do is, so 0. So when we say, right, if this is a binary representation, so in this, let's assume that 0 means to not take the character, and 1 means to take the character, right? In the result, right? In the result. So if we see ABC, right? If we see ABC, this is the string, right? So this means what? This means what? That don't take any character. So it will be an empty sequence, right? An empty sequence. If we consider this, it is saying that 0th bit is set. That means take 0th bit. That 0th bit is set. That means take 0th character. So whatever is the 0th character, it is A. So write A. So here it is second bit is set, right? So it means take B, right? And what does this mean? First and second character, right? So A and B. Okay. And this is third character C. This is first and third character, right? First and third character A and C. This means, right? So this is second and third character B C. This is first, second, third character ABC. So if you see, it is producing all subsequences, right? If it is producing all the subsequences. So what we can do is we will check, right? We'll check each number. We'll check each number for the set bit, right? For the set bit. So wherever there is a set bit, we will take that particular character in the subsequence. So here, right? So how we'll check this? For example, let's consider this. Right? So here the number is 5, right? So first we'll check whether the first bit is set or not, right? So how we'll check that? So we will do AND operation with 1, right? 1, right? So here it will say, okay, this particular bit is set. So let's take A in the result. Let's take the first character in the result, right? And for example, now I want to check whether this bit is set or not. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to, for example, right, this bit is set or not. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to do AND operation with 100, the corresponding bit, right? So it will tell me whether this bit is set or not. 100. For example, if I wanted to check this second bit is set or not, right? Right. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to do AND operation, right? Bitwise AND operation, right? For the second bit, right? 0. So it will be what? It will give me 0. So it will tell me, okay, If this particular bit is not set, so the result will be 0. That means that this bit is not set, right? If I want to know that, okay, this first bit is set or not, okay, I'll do AND operation accordingly, right? Whatever is this number, binary representation. So if it is greater than 0, that means that particular bit is set. That particular bit is set. Now how will I decide, right? How will I decide whether or how will I decide this number to do AND operation with, right? So if I want to check the first bit, so or let's say if I want to check this third bit, right? This third bit is set. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take one, right? I'm going to take one and left shift by 2 places to check this third bit, right? 1, 2, 3, 2 places. So what is the binary representation of one? Binary representation of one is this, right? So left shifting by 2 places, right? It will give me what? 0. This one will move to by 2 places here. 1, 0, 0. So this one will be moved to 2 places here. So it is giving me this. So yeah, okay. So this. So if I want to check, okay, the first bit, if it is set or not, what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply what I'm going to do, I'll left shift by 0 places if I want to check the first bit. If I want to check the second bit, I'm going to left shift by 1 place, one by 1 place, right? And if I want to check this one, it is going to be left shift by 2 places. So I've already shown you, right? This example. So we are going to do the same. So for example, right, let's write a pseudo code. It will be right, int, it will go to I to these numbers, right? But it will start with I equal to 1 because we don't want this empty subsequence, right? I equal to 1, 2. It will go to 2 to the power n, right? Because see, if you see 2 to the power n numbers, right? What is 2 to the power n? 8, right? 2 to the power n. So 2 raised to 3, 8. Because you want to calculate all the possible subsequences, right? So it will go like this. We'll have a string variable, let's say string string, right? This will store the one possible subsequence, right? And then we'll have another for loop which will go from 0 to n, right? N is the length of the string ABC, right? ABC length of the string n, right? And what we're going to check now, we're going to check this operation, right? So whether the first bit is set or not in this I. So I is going from 1 to n, 1 to n, right? So now we are checking what if I, right, I and 1 left shift by j, right? If the result is giving me greater than 0, right? What we're checking, the first bit, right? The first bit, that is, sorry, if I, what is I is 1, right? I is 1 here. So what is the binary representation of 1? 0, 0, 0, 1, right? And what it is saying, we are saying whether this j, what is j? J is 0th bit, right? J is 0th bit. If the first, that is the 0th bit, is if it is present or not in this I. So what we are doing, so we are left shifting 1 left, then j, what is j? J is 0. So we are doing AND operation to check whether the 0th bit is set or not. If it is set, that means you have to take the 0th character. We have to take the 0th character. So what we are going to do, we are going to take the 0th character, that is a, right? So this, we are going to add this str, right, plus equal to s. For example, s is abc, right? S of j, right? J is 0. So we'll take this first character, right? Similarly, this is going to keep on moving, right? 0 to n it is going to go. So similarly, it will check the next time for the second bit. The second bit, that is, right, the second bit, right? So that is this bit, if it is set or not, right? So in this way, we'll have subsequences. Once after this for loop, we'll have a resultant list, right? A result list we are going to add, right? Result, one particular subsequence we have found, right? We are going to add result and then we are going to sort and return this result. Okay, so this is the intuition. Now we'll see the code. Before going to the code, I would request, if you got the solution, please subscribe to my channel, like the video. I think with the implementation, now it will be clear to you. Let's implement the code. I'll show the Java code, right? So let's take n first, right? So n is what? Length. Then int I equal to, it will start from 1, as I said, right? Because we don't want to empty string, right? Empty subsequence we don't want. I will travel from math.power, right? We have this variable, we have this inbuilt function 2 to the power n. It will go, right? It will go till 2 to the power n and plus I, right? Plus I. And okay, so let's for example, let's change this to num. Okay, it will be like more intuitive num, right? So let's take this num. Okay, then what we'll have, let's say a string builder, right? SB equal to new string builder, right? And we'll have one internal for loop, okay, which will, let's say, it will go from 0, right, to n plus j. Now we are going to check, right? We're going to check if num, right, a particular bit, right, a particular bit is set or not. So what we're going to do for that, 1 left shift by j, okay, and the result should be greater than 0. The result should be greater than 0. So this will signify whether a particular bit is set or not, right? It will signify whether a particular bit is set or not. For example, if it is like this, right, 001, so we are going to check. We are going to check what? We are going to do AND operation, right? AND operation, and we are going to check whether this particular bit is set or not. Okay. So yeah, if it is set, we are going to append that character. We are going to consider that character, right? We are going to consider the character append and s dot care add j, right? So once done, we have got one subsequence. We are going to take an additional result list, right? Result equal to new array list, and we are going to append result dot add append this, and it will convert to the string, right? So this will give us all the possible subsequences without empty subsequence. So, oh, okay. So when we want to lexicographically sort as well. So we will sort as well, collection dot sort result, right? So I think this should give us the result. So yes, let's submit it. The solution is accepted. Yes. And what is it? What will be the time complexity? This for loop will run. This for loop will run. What will be the time complexity for this for loop? 2 raised to the power n, because we are running till 2 raised to the power n, right? And this will be n, another n. So n into 2 raised to the power n will be the time complexity. Okay, will be the time complexity. Let's quickly go through the C++ code as well, right? So here is the C++ code. So it's same. We are taking vector as a result, and everything is same here. We are taking string as a temporary one possible subsequence, right? We are going from till 2 to the power n. And here we are, this for loop is iterating the string, right? And if it is greater than 0, that means the bit is set, and we are adding that particular character, right, at that position to the temp. And then we are sorting finally, and then returning the result. So this is a solution. I hope you got the solution. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video. Have a happy and then a great day. Thank you so much.